in a move to the crease, and a stop there by Corbin. Callis has the rebound though. Had a chance, Rogers dug it loose, pulled the trigger, he scored!
30 years and $100 billion into the war on cancer, and what do we have to show for it? Death rates from adult cancers have declined only modestly. Motor vehicle crashes remain the #1 killer of young people. Global warming may turn the Southwest into a dust bowl. Why aren't our universities solving the greatest problems of the modern age? Could it be that we are short on that very thing that has made America great? Innovation. In The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, Thomas Kuhn says that science innovates and progresses only by shattering tradition. Innovation is crucial to America's future. Can innovation and creativity be taught?
Innovation? Creativity? You either have it or you don't.
Really? Come with us for a minute to look inside a course recently pilot tested at the University of Texas School of Public Health. Our course is a 14-week curriculum called Innovative Thinking. Here, students learn to generate novel and useful ideas. The course is divided into 4 dimensions. The first dimension is, what gets in the way of creative thinking? You and I tend to make universal assumptions. Psychologists call these cognitive frames. For example, try to solve the following mystery.
Gary and Nancy are lying dead on the floor. Around them is a puddle of water and some shards of broken glass. What were the circumstances of their death?
Let me guess your first assumption, that it's a crime scene where Gary and Nancy are murder victims. What happens when you take away the cognitive frames that tell you that names imply humanity? You start to see another possibility. Perhaps Gary and Nancy are fish whose fishbowl has broken. To innovate, you must go beyond your automatic mode of thinking. The second dimension is become a better observer. How observant are you? Here's a little challenge. Think about drawing the face of your cell phone. You use it dozens of times a day, right? Go ahead and put the numbers and letters and symbols all where they should be. To make you feel better, I couldn't do it either. Innovation starts with an appreciation of what works and what needs to be fixed. Students develop the ability to go beyond just seeing, to really observing. The third dimension is practice using the tools in our innovation toolbox. These tools are the guts of the course. Inside is a plethora of tools and techniques to enhance nonlinear thinking, which for many is a struggle.
Oh, this makes my head hurt.
Here's one of the tools that can help us think out of the box. See what happens when you address a problem, say global warming, as though you were seeing it from different points of view. A kindergartner, a policeman, or a professional baseball player. See what happens? Another tool, support counterfactuals. Try to seriously defend the following ideas. Only women should serve in the military.
There would be more diplomatic solutions.
You would only need one kind of uniform. Women's wars would be cheaper.
Or what about this one? Fat people should get paid more.
Their healthcare costs more.
They have to work harder to complete the same amount of tasks.
And they throw better parties, so they should have money to throw their parties.
Now try using another tool, analogy. Finding similarities between seemingly unrelated things helps you to leap outside normal frames. How is a marriage like a matchbox?
They spark, they strike each other. Not that we want to.
How is a dream like a dryer?
If you forget about it, it can shrink or get ruined.
How is history like a mango?
Both can be altered to suit your purposes.
Are you using those creative muscles yet? And now a final tool. Learn to generate large numbers of new ideas fluently. The class teaches you how to avoid censoring ideas. It demonstrates the power of numbers, even if that number is 1. A good brainstorm generates 100 or more ideas an hour. And now we enter the final dimension, which is harnessing the power of innovation. It takes more than just wishful thinking. It's about applying the tools to actual, everyday problems.
So, did the class work?
Well, it dramatically improved students' scores on standardized creativity tests. But let's hear what the students think.
People should take this class because it'll help them break out of everything that they do on a regular basis.
I gained confidence and I learned that I could be creative and quirky, and that brought something to the table. I got to think outside the box and kind of act like a child for once.
I felt like I came up with answers and ideas that I wouldn't have had it not been for this class.
Now that you've sampled innovative thinking, ask yourself, are you and your students prepared to play where the puck is going? And not just where it's been. If so, contact us.